meteorite crashing from space, ancient human burials, and the world's oldest tools. Each finding raises more questions than answers. These are the discoveries that petrifies scientists in Africa. Could even bigger secrets still be waiting beneath Africa's vast landscapes? A lost civilization that changes history. Deep in Morocco's Maghreb region, archaeologists have uncovered something incredible. A lost civilization that changes everything we know about early societies. For years, historians believed that advanced civilizations in Africa were limited to Egypt and Mesopotamia. But now, excavations in Ouedbet have revealed a massive settlement dating back over 4,000 years. This wasn't just a small village, it was a thriving agricultural society. Scientists found large storage pits, stone tools, and domesticated plant remains, proving that these people were organized and had advanced farming techniques. The most surprising part? Evidence of trade links with Europe, including ivory and ostrich eggs, suggests that North Africa played a crucial role in shaping Mediterranean civilizations. For decades, we thought Africa's early history was mostly centered in the Nile Valley. But this discovery proves there was much more happening than we ever imagined. It forces us to rethink Africa's role in the ancient world. If this civilization existed thousands of years ago, what else is still buried under the sands of Africa, waiting to be found? Speaking of hidden mysteries, the next discovery takes us deep underground to a secret burial site that rewrites human history. The mystery of Homo naledi's deep cave burial. In South Africa's Rising Star Cave, scientists discovered something incredibly strange. The remains of an ancient human species, Homo naledi, buried in a hidden chamber 12 meters underground. This discovery is shocking because burial rituals were thought to be a behavior unique to Homo sapiens. Homo naledi had tiny brains, about 1/3 the size of ours, which led scientists to believe they weren't capable of complex thinking. But these burials suggest otherwise. The skull of a 4-year-old child named Letty was found carefully placed in a tight passageway. This raises a huge question. Did Homo naledi have spiritual beliefs? Until now, humans have been believed to be the only species that understands death and the afterlife. But this discovery proves otherwise. It suggests that even small-brained hominins may have had rituals, emotions, and an early form of culture. If a species that lived more than 200,000 years ago was already practicing burials, what else were they capable of? Were there other ancient species with unknown intelligence? But Homo naledi isn't the only thing scientists have uncovered in South Africa. The next discovery fell straight from the sky, and it left scientists the oldest stone tools in history, 2.9 million years old. In Kenya, near Lake Victoria, archaeologists made a discovery that completely changes human history, the oldest known stone tools ever found. These tools, dating back 2.9 million years, belong to what is known as the Oldowan toolkit, a set of tools used for cutting meat, crushing bones, and processing plants. What's truly shocking is who might have made these tools. For years, scientists believed that only the Homo species could create and use tools. But alongside these tools, they found the teeth of Paranthropus, a species that was not previously thought to have tool-making abilities. This suggests that another mysterious hominin species might have been using tools long before Homo sapiens even existed. The discovery site, Nyanga, is located 800 miles away from the previous oldest tool discoveries, proving that early humans were far more widespread than we thought. These early toolmakers were not just scavengers. They were competing with massive predators for food, showing intelligence and survival skills. If humans were making tools nearly 3 million years ago, what else were they capable of? Could even older tools still be hidden beneath the African soil? Just when we think we've figured out our history, Africa surprises us again, and the next discovery proves that humans were living in unexpected places long before we ever imagined. 300,000-year-old Homo sapiens in Morocco. For decades, scientists believed that modern humans first evolved in East Africa around 200,000 years ago. But that theory was shattered when archaeologists in Jebel Irhoud, Morocco, discovered fossils of Homo sapiens that were 300,000 years old, 100,000 years older than any previously known remains. This discovery changed everything. The fossils included skulls, teeth, and stone tools from a population that looked almost identical to humans today. Their faces were modern, but their skulls were slightly more elongated, suggesting that our brains were still evolving at the time. The most shocking part? This proves that early Homo sapiens weren't just in East Africa, they were spread across the entire continent. Until now, scientists thought our species originated in one small region before spreading. But this suggests that modern humans developed in multiple places at the same time. If humans were already in Morocco 300,000 years ago, how much earlier did our story begin? Could there be even older ancestors still waiting to be uncovered? While this discovery forces us to rethink human evolution, the next one reveals an untouched world filled with unknown creatures, right in the heart of Africa. Africa's hundreds of new species. Hidden deep within Mozambique and Malawi, scientists have discovered an untouched world filled with hundreds of species never seen before. These mountains, known as Sky Islands, have remained isolated for millions of years, allowing unique plants and animals to evolve separately from the rest of the world. Unlike typical mountain ranges, these peaks, called Inselbergs, rise abruptly from the surrounding landscape, forming an archipelago of life suspended in the sky. Scientists have officially classified this area as the Southeast Africa Montane Archipelago, recognizing it as one of the most biodiverse regions on the planet. Over years of exploration, researchers have identified new species of reptiles, mammals, insects, and plants, many of which exist nowhere else on Earth. Among the incredible discoveries was a new species of bush viper, found when a scientist accidentally stepped on it, as well as over 100 previously unknown plant species with potential medicinal properties. Despite its ecological importance, this paradise is rapidly disappearing. Since 2000, nearly 43% of the forests have been destroyed due to deforestation, agriculture, and human settlement. Scientists fear that many of the newly discovered species may go extinct before we even have the chance to fully study them. Without immediate conservation efforts, this hidden world could vanish forever, taking with it species that humankind has yet to understand. Just as Africa's hidden forests have revealed new life, its deserts have uncovered an ancient mystery, stone tools that completely changed the story of early humans. The 2.4 million-year-old tools in Algeria. For decades, scientists believed that early humans first appeared in East Africa and stayed there for hundreds of thousands of years before spreading to other regions. But a shocking discovery in Algeria has completely changed that belief. At the site of Ambusherid, archaeologists uncovered 250 stone tools and 296 animal bones, proving that early humans were butchering meat in North Africa 2.4 million years ago, 600,000 years earlier than previously thought. These tools resemble the Oldowan tools found in Ethiopia, which were once thought to be the oldest. This raises a massive question. Did early humans migrate out of East Africa far earlier than we thought? Or did multiple human species evolve in different parts of Africa at the same time? If the second theory is true, then our entire understanding of human origins may need to be rewritten. What's even more fascinating is that scientists believe even older tools may be buried in the Sahara, waiting to be discovered. Could Africa have been home to multiple advanced human ancestors, living and developing separately? If humans were already using tools in Algeria 2.4 million years ago, how far back does our story really go? Could an even older civilization be hidden beneath the shifting sands of Africa? While this discovery challenges the origins of humankind, the next one uncovers something even older, the earliest stone tools ever made, dating back 3.3 million years. The oldest stone tools ever found, 3.3 million years old. Just when scientists thought they had figured out the timeline of human evolution, a staggering discovery in Kenya changed everything again. Archaeologists found the oldest stone tools ever recorded, dating back an astonishing 3.3 million years. These tools, discovered in Lemekwi, Kenya, were created 700,000 years before the Oldowan tools that were once considered the first human-made artifacts. But here's the twist. These tools were not made by humans. Instead, they were likely crafted by an earlier hominin species, possibly Australopithecus, or even another yet-to-be-discovered ancestor. These ancient toolmakers were not just surviving, they were actively shaping their environment, using tools to break open nuts, crush bones, and carve wood. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.